Hey guys, me again with another video. Now, I had a conversation with a friend today at work, and he said something to me. He said he doesn't know why he is where he is. So I think it came from a place of frustration. You could see the frustration on his face. He just seemed tired with work, tired with life, and whatever life's throwing at him. And this made me think a lot about where we are as people. We are caught up in the matrix. And this is the 9 to 5 type of grind. And we have this fear that if I lose my job, I won't be able to take care of my family. If I lose my job, I won't be able to pay for the mortgage, pay for my car, and just live the life that we have become so accustomed to. And in a way, it's like this fear is what keeps us in the matrix, stuck in the matrix, stuck in a 9 to 5 job, stuck in the work that we're doing. Even if we wake up in the morning and we don't want to go for work, we are just tired. I see a lot of people go to work in the morning, they rush to work, and this is in the morning before their shift. After work, they rush out of work. So you're rushing in and rushing out. And this just shows you that your time is not your time. We've lost our time, we've lost ourselves in everything. So for me, when I look in the mirror, I don't recognize myself anymore because of this 9 to 5 type of grind. We are caught up in work, caught up in even just asking for a holiday, for example. You can't just go on a holiday because you are at this job. You need to ask your boss or ask whoever to give you a holiday. And the holiday is a good thing for you. You need to reset, you need to just have a holiday. But even just as simple as a holiday, you can't take a holiday because you're stuck in this matrix. You can't do what you want to do with your time because you're stuck in the matrix. And this is time that you can't get back. So if you are within a certain age as well, and you're working in a job, let's say 9 to 5 or whatever job you're doing, your time is not yours. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing in your mind is, I need to get to work. So you get ready, rush to work, and you need to keep doing that for as long as you have bills, for as long as you have a mortgage to pay, for as long as you have car payments. These are things that we see every day, but there's always a way to break free from this. And you don't have to be stuck thinking of the job and what you have to do or to give into that job. And most times I feel overwhelmed as well. And I know there's people out there who feel overwhelmed with work, and you feel like you're putting in more work than what you're getting paid. You feel like you're just doing so much. So some are doing this work for growth, some want to grow, and we all have our different reasons why we are working and doing what we're doing. But if you just think about it, are you doing this for yourself, or are you doing this because you need to pay your bills? Another thing is that we have fear of losing our jobs. And the fear comes from not knowing how we'll live this life, not knowing how we'll go through or pay our bills, not knowing how we'll take care of ourselves and our family members. That's the fear that most people have. And honestly, it's normal. I mean, we all feel this fear. We want to be the best versions of ourselves every single day. But if you think about it, we only have ourselves. And if you lose yourself, or if you're overworked and overwhelmed with whatever you're doing, you have nothing to give your family. You have nothing to give your loved ones. And it starts from giving yourself time, setting aside time to start just thinking of yourself, doing things that make you happy, and that will give you peace. So for me, recently, I've been thinking a lot about working and getting out of this matrix. And I have had thoughts of just quitting. All this comes from a place of wanting out of the matrix. We are so caught up in this matrix, caught up in this system where everything is controlled. Your time is controlled, everything you do is controlled, and you can't do things on your own terms. Your breaks are controlled, your holidays are controlled, your lunches are controlled, your breaks are controlled, everything is even your toilet break is controlled. Imagine you can't just get up and go to the toilet without logging in or updating your system that you're going to the toilet. But when you're free, these are things that you do by yourself. But if you sit back, or if you sit and think of how life has become, you realize that there's more to life than this. And when you start thinking of things like there's more to life, I can do better, I want to do better, you start having thoughts of, why am I in this place? Once you think like that, what's my purpose? Then this makes you realize and understand that you can do more and you can be more than what you're doing right now. So in a way, for me, I've been thinking a lot about breaking free from the 9 to 5 matrix or the 9 to 5 grind, and the steps that I will take will be actionable steps. One I would say is use your job, whatever you're doing, to create something for you. A side hustle could be a craft, learn a craft, maybe pay for something, a skill, learn a skill, and this could help you. Even if you lost your job today, you'd have something to fall back on. But imagine you lose your job today, you'd have nothing to fall back on. You'd be stuck trying to survive. And I know most people, there's a wave right now going around. People are quitting their jobs at 30, 50, just different ages, which is a good thing. And they probably have a plan for that. And I know most people are thinking of quitting their jobs, but you don't have an actionable plan. You don't have a plan in place yet. And I would say this to you: don't rush it. Don't just quit because the next person is quitting. Have a plan and put things in motion. If it's saving, put something aside. If you can save, if it's not saving, learn a craft, learn a skill, do something that will help you break free from this matrix or this 9 to 5 job that you have. Don't rush it. Don't just quit because everyone's quitting, because you might find yourself in a place where you are stuck with nothing. You have bills piling up and you won't be able to break free. So if you can quit and your side hustle can sustain you, I would say go ahead. When your side hustle is stronger, or whatever you're doing is stronger than your job, you can ease it off actually. So the way I see it is, try to start earning something. Have people pay you for whatever you're doing while you're working. So your side hustle could start paying you slowly. And when your side hustle gets stronger, or whatever you're doing gets stronger than your job, you can actually reduce your hours as well from work. Once that gets stronger, you can quit your job completely, because what you want is peace. What you want is freedom from being controlled. It's control at the end of the day. Everything we are seeing, everything we are in right now is control. And the hand of the matrix is a firm hand, a tight hand, a tight grip on us, because of the fear that we have of losing our jobs, losing ourselves, and just losing everything. But if you are focused on what you want to achieve, you can make it, you can do it. Another thing as well is that we take on so much debt. There's car loans, there's so much we do, and so much credit, and we take on so many things and don't realize that this is what keeps us stuck in the matrix. The more you take out, the longer you stay in the matrix, if you don't have a plan, an exit plan. And that's just what I've noticed recently. There's a wave of people stopping work and just doing what they want to do. And that's how we're created. So we're created to create things. And as someone who loves creating things, even if it's YouTube videos, I would say start today. Start creating videos, share your skills. Someone might pay you for these skills, and just do it. So for me, I feel if you are stuck in a 9 to 5 job or the matrix and you want to get out of the matrix, start with an actionable plan. Start with a plan that will help you break free. Don't just jump out of it. Don't quit without having a plan, because you might find yourself falling and you have yourself to blame for it. So most people are afraid of failing publicly, losing their stability as well as letting their family down, or losing identity and starting from zero. Now, starting from zero is scary because you basically have nothing. But what if you lost your job today? That's you starting from zero. But the difference is you lose your job and you have bills to pay. And that's what most people are scared of. The fear of not having control. And I'll say if you want to get your control back, start by putting something aside. Create a cushion for your life. If it's saving, start saving something. Could be minimal, doesn't have to be a big amount. Just start saving something, start putting something aside. If it's creating a skill or obtaining a skill, start with that. Start with what you can. Don't do what everybody's doing. Do what you can do within your strength, within your power. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.